Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another awesome pattern review for you guys. It is the Mini NCW by Emmeline Bags. So I've got two versions here, one made on a domestic, which is this one just here, and this one made on my industrial sewing machine. So to begin with, this pattern is super easy. When I purchased it, because I saw a lot of people on YouTube making it, I was really intimidated to make this pattern. But my first one, which was this guy, I made on the domestic. No issues at all. I don't know what I was worried about. This one was made on the industrial, and the industrial sewed through it like butter. I did have to take my time with the domestic machine on some of the more bulkier parts, but the industrial definitely just went like a breeze. Now, in saying that, I would say this pattern is super domestic machine friendly. This pattern as well, you will need to have the ordinary size NCW pattern and then buy the mini NCW pattern as an add-on, as they are constructed the exact same way. So I will leave a link for both of those below where you can go and purchase both patterns. I haven't made the full NCW yet, but that is on my list to make next. So I've interfaced this guy the exact way the pattern has told you to interface it. The only thing different that I have done is the flap here. After watching a couple of YouTube videos, I decided to do one layer on each side of a woven and then one layer on each side of Decoville Light. I believe Lauren from Sew Whatever was the person that originally did this, I believe. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. And I really like the way that is done. So both the lots that I made on the domestic and the industrial were interfaced the exact same way. The only difference with them is they were sewn on different machines. With this pattern as well, for the constructions of the sides to the main body, I chose to use rivets, as you can see on the sides here. It was, to me, the easiest option and the smartest option. If you sew the sides, you do whatever you want to do, but for me, rivets were the go. And I will continue to do them with the rivets throughout my making of this wallet. Now, you will need to purchase the full NCW pattern to make this one. The NCW has heaps of room inside. As you can see, it is quite roomy. On this side, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but you've got 4 card slots, and you've also got an extra pocket behind here that you could put cash, receipts, whatever you want into it. A pocket in here that doesn't really serve much of a purpose. I think you could probably add some card slots to there if you're smart enough to figure that out. And then on the back side, you've got another 4 card slots here, another pocket like up the front, and then a little zipper pocket here for change. It doesn't open up very wide, but you can fit a lot of change in there. On this NCW, which is my wallet that I use daily, it is always full of change and receipts. It holds a lot more than my normal sized wallet that I was using previously. For this pattern, I don't believe there's actually anything difficult about it. It is, like I mentioned earlier, super easy. Cutting and interfacing probably took me like half an hour if most, and actually sewing the pattern maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I didn't really time it that much, but it wasn't that long at all. I reckon if you concentrated on what you were doing, you could get this cut, interface, and sewed in like an hour 15 tops. I block fuse, so I like roughly cut out my pattern, fuse my interfacing on, and then cut it properly around that. Probably takes a little bit longer, but I'm just the way I like to do it at times. I find it really annoying to cut the exact piece because of shrinkage. But again, it's your sewing item that you're making. You do to it what you want. Just because a pattern's written a particular way doesn't mean you have to do what the pattern says. It's your creation. You make whatever changes you see fit to the pattern. when I did read the pattern before sewing this on, because I was really intimidated by it, as I mentioned earlier, and I did do it a little bit out of order to what the pattern suggested. I did all the little bits first, so the zipper pocket, the card slots, and then I did the main panel. To me, I'd rather do it that way because I like to get all the small things out of the way first, and then sew the bigger parts around. So if you haven't tried the NCW, please go and buy it and make it. Tag me in your pictures, as I'd love to see what you guys have created with this pattern. Until next time, guys. Bye.